scrubby, stays crusty. He never works on his personal hygiene. He has hairs coming out of his nose. He smells like swamp ass all the time. Then there's the G. The G knows that other people, men and women, treat you based off your appearance. He always stays fresh, well-groomed, and his personal hygiene is always on point. This leads to better relationships, business relationships with other men, and it leads to more attraction with the ladies. Back when I was in the 3rd grade, my teacher pulled me to the side and she told me, Jay, I need you to go to the nurse's office. She needs to see you for a couple of minutes. At that point, man, I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, all right, I guess I'll go to the nurse's office. It's kind of weird. I was just like sending me in the middle of class to the nurse's office. Over here walking to the nurse. I get to her office and the teacher gave me a note so I could hand to the nurse. So I give her the note. She's over here like reading it. The next thing you know, she gives me an Old Spice deodorant. Bro, I still remember when she gave me that fucking deodorant. I looked at her like, is this bitch trying to tell me that I smell? At that point, I couldn't really process it. I was like, okay, like she just gave me a deodorant. Like I'm not sure what she wants me to do with this. And I just took it, I put some on, and then I went back to class. And bro, when I got to class, I was like the most awkward moment in my life. Like just looking at the teacher knowing that she sent me to the nurse's office because I stink. That's basically the reason why she sent me over there. Like I had some terrible BO. At that moment, even though I was very young, I started to understand that your personal hygiene says a lot about you. And it can determine the relationships that you have with other people. I got home that night, talked to my dad about it. My dad gave me like the whole talk about it. He's just told me that as you start getting older, you gotta make sure that your personal hygiene's on point. Make sure that you smell good, that you're always taking care of yourself. At that time I was kind of going through puberty, so my BO was starting to smell a little bit more. But it was just a big wake-up call that you had to take care of your personal hygiene. Going through school, just taking care of my personal hygiene, whether it was taking care of my skin, whether it was taking care of the nails, taking care of your eyes, taking care of your eyebrows, your facial hair, your ears, your nose, like the hairs that you have in your nose. Make sure that they're trimmed, that like more girls were attracted to me just from that small thing, like making that small adjustment of putting personal hygiene as one of the biggest priorities. I just started noticing that a lot of girls were more attracted to me because I was actually smelling good, I was looking fresher, and girls wanted to be around me because of that. When I started introducing colognes into my repertoire, into my game, it was a game changer because girls really like the smell of a really nice cologne. So when you have good cologne and you start combining all these things together, it's a great way to build that attraction with the ladies. Also, another thing that I realized, that a lot of other guys wanted to like be my friends, ask me questions about like my style. Also, they just wanted to hang out with me. Like they actually wanted to be friends because they noticed that a lot of girls were attracted to me. I noticed that other guys had some similar game as well. Like a lot of girls were attracted to them. So whenever we got together, it was like more girls were attracted to us. And the personal hygiene is the entry to anything. Like whether it's if you want to talk to a new girl, if you want to step up your networking skills, and if you want to meet other guys that are doing big things in their life, you have to have that personal hygiene on point. That's why I always emphasize, and I think it's very important. So when it comes to your personal hygiene, these are just simple ways that you can appear a lot more attractive. Make sure that you're always cleaning up the nose hairs that you have here in your nose. Nothing's coming out. You can invest in trimmers. I have my MANSCAPE trimmer. I use it from time to time to clean up the nose hairs here that are gonna come out as a guy. It's natural. You're a guy, you're gonna have hairs in places that you don't want to have them in. So you always have to be doing that landscaping, that manscaping, where you're actually trimming it down. Also, like in your pube area, make sure that you're trimming down there. You're keeping it nice and fresh. The next thing is always investing in like deodorant and colognes. Deodorant, that's without a say, man. Like everybody needs to wear deodorants. I like wearing Arm & Hammer cologne, Arm & Hammer deodorants that don't have any of those like phthalates or any of those chemicals that are harmful for the body. I have a couple of colognes here that I like to use. The top 3 favorite colognes that I like to use is Legend by Mont Blanc. The second one would be the One by Dolce & Gabbana. That's probably my favorite one. And the third one for the summertime is Dolce & Gabbana Oh Intense. These are like my 3 go-tos. That's just gonna elevate the way that you smell. Also make sure that you're always taking care of your ears. There's no earwax in there, so you know, always cleaning it. And also your smile. You wanna make sure that you have a good smile. If your teeth aren't the straightest, it's okay. Like, that's not the biggest deal breaker. It's just make sure that if your teeth are really messed up, like they're not aligned, it would be very beneficial to invest into Invisalign or into getting braces. My smile is not the best. Like, it's like, you know, it's okay. It's not like the straightest. I never got braces. I never got Invisalign, but it always got the job done. It's always been like a pretty good smile. You know, I've always been confident about my smile. I've never been like self-conscious about it. But also the next thing after that is to always, you know, make sure that you're brushing, make sure that you have good dental health, meaning that you're flossing, you're getting your dental checkups, going to a hygienist to get a cleaning, and also make sure to invest into Crest whitening strips or to some type of whitening strips that will help you whiten out your teeth. I like Crest whitening strips. Those are probably my favorite. I buy the pack that has like 72 in them, so I don't have to constantly keep buying them. And I just pop in the strip every other day. One thing you'll notice is that the sensitivity of your teeth also depends on how you can wear them. Your teeth, this is the first thing that a lot of girls see whenever you're trying to talk to a new girl. It's your smile, the way that you come across. If you have fresh, white, pearly whites, a lot of girls are going to be attracted to it. So this is a great starting point. A lot of my guys out there, like, I always recommend for them to invest first into their personal hygiene, then into how they dress, and also into the gym. I think that those 3 things are the most important things when it comes to attraction. After that, you know, comes the money, comes the status, and all that other stuff. But these three things are the fastest things that can actually help you become more attractive. If I were to rank them, number 1 would be personal hygiene, because all you need to do is just hit up the store and buy a couple of products, right? Get your deodorant, get your toothpaste, your toothbrush, get your Crest whitening strips, you know, cotton swabs. Make sure that you have a couple good colognes, and that's all you need. That's very fast. You can do that in 1 day. The second thing would be your dress attire, the way that you present yourself and the way that you dress. That one takes a little bit longer. You have to actually study your body frame. All it does is take a day. You know, you can go to the store and you can get a couple of fresh fits that are gonna make you look more attractive. And the last thing is to get into the gym and hit it hard. Like, if you're already in shape, this is perfect for you. But you want to get to a point that you're around at least 15% body fat and lower. So if you can get to like, you know, 8, you know, the lowest is probably 6, but that's very difficult to do. If you can get to like 6 to 15% body fat, I think that you'll be okay there. Anything past 15 makes it a bit more difficult to style different outfits. But if you stay below 15, I think that you're at a safe spot. The best range to be at is probably between like 10 to 12% body fat, because you're there at that point. You're lean, you're also strong, and it makes a lot of your fits look a lot better. So these are like the best things that you can do quickly so you can appear more attractive. If you need any coaching, you want to schedule some one-on-one time with me, we can do that. Check out my Set More application at the bottom. There we can schedule some time and we can see what's the best ways for your specific situation to become more attractive. We can discuss your hairstyle, we can discuss the way that you dress, your personal hygiene, and also your fitness goals, and we'll make sure to lay out the best plan for you. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, give us a like. I'll catch you all in the next video. Stay strong, stay relentless, and keep on conquering. Peace.